Hey guys, so today we're going to be making a creamy pasta with mushrooms and peas. But what makes this so special is that we're using whipped butternut squash to create a silky, cheesy texture. It essentially tastes like a vegan mac and cheese. You're definitely going to want to try it. So we're going to start off by making our cheesy sauce. And I know it sounds a little strange, but we're going to go ahead and blend together some roasted butternut squash, about 2 cups in here, a little bit of tofu, and the last thing that makes it really cheesy and saucy is about 3/4 of a cup of almond milk. To give it that cheesy taste, we're gonna add in about 2 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. It tastes just like cheddar cheese, so that's why we're adding a lot of it inside here. And then we're just gonna add a pinch of turmeric and nutmeg. The turmeric is really just for the color, so it looks like cheddar cheese, and the nutmeg is just to round out the flavors. And we're gonna freshen up the whole creamy sauce by adding in just a little bit of lemon juice, about half of a lemon. And we're gonna add a generous pinch of sea salt. Okay, now we're ready to blend. Okay, let's check it out. That smells exactly like cheddar cheese. Also, if it's a little bit too thick, just go ahead and add more almond milk to get the consistency you want. But we're gonna go ahead and set this aside while we prepare all of our vegetables. So we have about 3/4 a cup of peas. We have 1 shallot that's gonna add lots of flavor to the mushrooms. We have some spinach to toss in at the end. And then we are using Guan's pasta blend mushroom. So it's a blend of cremini, shiitake, and oyster mushrooms. So we're gonna chop all of our mushrooms, just roughly chop them so they're about the same size. Even with the oyster mushrooms, you can just break it with your fingers. So we're using thyme to add a lot of aroma to the mushrooms, so when the mushrooms cook down, they're gonna absorb the thyme. We're just gonna use about 1 shallot, and this is also gonna give a lot of flavor to the mushrooms. Just wanna cut it down the middle. Just roughly chop it up, does not need to be perfect at all. Now all of our veggies are prepped and ready, so we're just gonna go ahead and saute them up. So now we're just gonna go ahead and add in some avocado oil. We're using about 2 to 3 tablespoons. Toss in the shallots. We're gonna season it with a little bit of salt. Now we're gonna add in all of our beautiful mushrooms. And the trick to making really good mushrooms is that you want a big pan. So the mushrooms don't really overlap and they have a room to crisp up on the side. Just a few sprinklings of the thyme in here, so the mushrooms have a chance to really absorb that flavor. So if your mushrooms need it, you can go ahead and add just a splash of water. So once the mushrooms start to brown, that's when you know to toss your spinach in. About 2 cups or so. So I love making this pasta because you can really see how many vegetables we're using, and the mushrooms just add such heartiness, a lot of protein, some vitamin C. It's just great. All right, this is perfect. So let's just bring it on over here. And now we're just gonna get the pasta water boiling and put the noodles in. So we're gonna bring the water to a boil and definitely add in a big pinch of sea salt in here. So this is what's gonna help flavor the pasta. We're gonna take our rigatoni and pour it in here, and it'll cook for about 10 minutes. Just go ahead and give the pasta a stir every once in a while so it doesn't stick together. So the pasta is almost perfect. In the last 30 seconds or so, we're gonna go ahead and take our frozen peas and pop it in here to boil, and then we're gonna drain and strain. Now we're gonna take the veggies, add it into the pasta, and toss in the really good cream sauce. Oh my God, look at that. This looks amazing. Let's go ahead and plate it up. And I love how the rigatoni noodles capture the cheese sauce. So every bite you have, it's gonna be popping with flavor. So let's just add a little pinch of chili flakes if you like it spicy, a little bit more of some salt, and just to make it look pretty, you can serve it with a little bit more thyme on top. Okay, now let's taste it. I cannot wait any longer. It's smelling way too good in here. Okay. Oh my God, that is so good. I forgot how delicious it is. It really does taste like mac and cheese. It's cozy and it's indulgent, but you're only eating vegetables. And if you like this video, just go ahead and give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And for more info on Guan's mushrooms and their pasta blend, visit guansmushroom.com. Enjoy.